Hi everyone, Miss Alex here. Welcome to our June STEAM to Go Kit program. If you haven't picked these up at the library yet, that's your first step. And then we're going to, as usual, do our three crafts slash experiments together on this video, but there's also written instructions inside if you need any more help, or you can always email me if you have some issues doing any of the crafts or experiments. But while you're picking the STEAM to Go kit at the library, the theme is pirates. And it's pirates to celebrate our summer reading program this summer, which is all about oceans of possibilities. So if you haven't signed up for summer reading yet, pick up your kit, then go downstairs, see Captain V or me, and you'll see our cool pirate ship, and you'll sign up for summer reading and get some cool prizes. It's super fun. So let's get started, okay? So our very first thing that we're going to do, it's sort of like an experiment slash craft, is going to be finding like treasure in a rock, sort of a treasure rock experiment. So what you're going to need is, in this little baggie, this tin foil plus this container of vinegar and this thing, which is called a pipette. Okay, those are your first things that you'll need for this experiment. So in this tin foil is something that should look like this. Now yours can be any different kind of color, and it's basically made of baking soda and vinegar. And there are secret little treasures inside that how to find them is by using the vinegar. So we've done experiments like this before using baking soda and vinegar. And what happens when vinegar goes onto baking soda is that it fizzles and it causes a chemical reaction, which is super cool. And so what you're going to do is you're going to, using your pipette, you're going to press the top of it. You're going to dip it into the vinegar. Then you're going to release the top, and it should be filled with vinegar, okay? And then your next step is to, and I would leave this in the tin foil and maybe even do it over the sink or a paper plate so it doesn't get super messy. You're going to put some vinegar on this baking soda and see what happens, okay? So I know for me, it's fizzling away. And you're going to keep putting the vinegar over this baking soda until you find all the treasures that are inside this rock. Okay. Now, I don't want to give away the surprise, but you'll definitely find a couple things in your treasure rocks. Okay. So that's your first thing. And it's, it should be fun. It's a cool little experiment, and you'll get some treasure out of it. So that's your first craft. Your second craft is going to be like an actual craft, not just an experiment of you're going to be making rocking paper plate pirate ships. Now, what does that mean, right? So in your kit, you have a paper plate and a whole bunch of construction paper. There's definitely going to be a blue piece of construction paper, but there's also going to be different colors. And then in this little baggie, you're also going to have some glue, some markers, and probably 2 popsicle sticks, one big and one small. That is all you need to make this craft. And there are pictures in the written instructions if you don't really know what I'm talking about. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to bend it in half. Okay, you're going to take your paper plate, bend it in half so that it looks like this. Then you're going to take your blue construction paper, and I just did one piece. You can do several pieces, but I made it look like the C, right? And I cut it out. Again, you can do strips of wavy blue to make it look like the C. And then you glue it to one side of this paper plate. Now this is going to be the ocean that our pirate ship is going to be sailing on, okay? And what's cool about this, why you have to bend the paper plate, is that it rocks. So it's kind of hard. I think you can see it. So basically, if you put it on a table, it's rocking, okay? And it kind of looks like the waves. And you're gonna leave this side aside to dry while you make your pirate ship, okay? So we're gonna put this aside to dry. And then this is my pirate ship that is still drying at the moment, but we're gonna try to work with it. So I made, this was all out of the construction paper that I found in my kit. I glued, well, at first I cut out this kind of trapezoid kind of, it's almost like a rectangle-ish boat shape out of yellow construction paper. I cut that out. And then to make the sails, I made one big sort of lopsided triangle, and then one smaller one. And once that was all cut out, and you can make the sails in the boat however you want. This is just how I decided to make it. Once they're all cut out, you're going to glue them to the front of your popsicle stick, okay? So see, you'll see the glue, it's still drying. You're gonna glue all of them to the front of it. So it kind of looks like a ship. And this is the back of it, okay? You're gonna leave that to dry too. So this is gonna take a little bit to make this craft just because of drying. Once it's all dry though, there are markers in your kit and you can decorate your pirate ship however you want. And there's also plenty of construction paper that you won't be using. So you can also glue things to your pirate ship as well. You can make anything you want. You could even do a plank. You can make a skull and crossbones for like a pirate flag. You can decorate your pirate ship however you want using the construction paper, using the glue, using the markers, and also whatever else you have at home. So once this is dry, and once this is dry, it's just a matter of gluing this to this to make this. Okay, so it's really, really simple. All you're gonna do is glue the front of your ship to the back of this. So I am going to do that now with the glue that I had in my kit. I'm just gonna glue, so let's see how I'm gonna do this. So I want you to be able to see the ship, but also have it kind of be sturdy. So I'm probably gonna glue it like that much, okay? And you're gonna glue the front of your pirate ship to the back of your ocean, okay? So I'm gonna do that right now very quickly. I don't know how well this is gonna come out just because mine is drying. Yours will be all dry by the time you do this step. But I glued this. I'm gonna put it on top of this. I'm gonna press it down for a second to make sure it's all glued on. My hands are getting really sticky. And voila, I've got a pirate ship or a regular ship on an ocean. And when I put it down, I can rock it back and forth and it looks like it's literally in the sea, which I think is super, super cool. And again, you can decorate it however you want. I think you should even put, you can use with the markers like little ocean animals if you want, like dolphins or fish. That could be cool too. Or maybe other boats, draw them. Use do construction paper, whatever you want to make it look as realistic as possible. But that's your rocking pirate ship paper plate craft. And your last craft is super simple as well. You are going to be pirates, and pirates have a code. And pirate code can mean a couple different things, but in this kit, it's gonna mean you can make secret messages with your pirate code. So basically this works as kind of like a puzzle where every picture, like this is two swords crossing, equals a letter. So for example, the two swords crossing equals A. The turtle with a hat equals Q. okay? And that's every letter of the alphabet will be associated with, it will belong to a picture. Like Z is, no, that's a bad example. U is an eyeglass, like a pirate's eyeglass, okay? So that's the key. That's how we know what picture belongs to what letter, right? So that's the first half. The second half is actually solving the secret messages that a pirate like myself gave to you. So for example, there is a red treasure chest as the very first picture. Now, this picture means that there's a letter. Okay, so what does the red treasure chest mean? We're gonna look at our key and we're gonna see that the red treasure chest is T. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna write a T right here. Okay, and then you do that for each letter, for each picture and each letter, okay? And it's gonna spell out a word. I'm gonna give you a hint. They're all pirate words, okay? If you need help with this, ask your parent or guardian to help you, okay? And there's a couple of secret messages that you have to find out. So that's actually it for our STEAM to Go Kids this month. I hope you guys had so much fun. And I hope that you guys come by to sign up for summer reading and get cool prizes all summer long. Thank you. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.